Hey, what is going on, you clumsy clay doll? Today, I'm showing off a Zoroark build with the transformation tomes. This list comes to us from Eric, who got top 128 at the Turn Special Championships. Well, not this exact 60. I did make some changes, but the general idea overall comes from Eric. Shout out to Eric for the build. 4/4 Zoroark, of course, because it is a Zoroark deck. Now, the Transformation Tome is like the big new card in the deck. For anyone who's unfamiliar with Zoroark and kind of how the deck functions, the deck has always been a big fan of being able to reorder the bench or fix our bench, so to speak. And we kind of lost the ability to consistently do that when we lost Turo. Turo used to be a supporter card that just like picked up a Pokemon and discarded all cards to attach to it. And that was great for Zoroark because you could put Badoo in play early, or Tatsugiri, or, well, now Meowth, or have Pheasantipity in play. Or if you played the Darmanitan line, you could have one of those pieces in play, or a Reshiram, and then you could use Turo, pick that thing up and get it out of play, and then get another Monkey Dory in play, or get a Zekrom in play. And that was always a very powerful ability for Zoroark to have to be able to utilize, but we lost it when Turo rotated. Now we do have a Scoop Up Cyclone in the format, and we did just get special red card. The reason you weren't previously really able to play, or people didn't really play Scoop Up Cyclone in Zoroark as often, although we did see some lists see success with it. Specifically, Piper Lapine got top 16, I believe, at the first regional championship in post-rotation in Prague. But recently, everyone's been playing the Unfair Stamp. But now with Chaos Rising, we have Transformation Tomes, which means we get that ability, plus we can play Unfair Stamp, or you can play Special Red Card and Scoop Up Cyclone, which will be coming at y'all with a build of that kind of Zoroark in the future. But for right now, we're talking about Transformation Tome, a card that says when you play 2 Transformation Tome, and you can only play this card if you play 2 Transformation Tome, you can change one of your basic Pokemon in play for a basic Pokemon in your discard pile. And of course, getting basic Pokemon in our discard pile is super easy because Zoroark's trade discards a card from our hand to draw 2 cards. Now, there's only 3 of these in here because you only really need to do the effect once. And if you played 2, it would be hard to find. If you played 4, it'd probably be a little bit overkill, but 3 is kind of that sweet spot where it's like we find it often enough that we can utilize it, and it's not too many cards in the deck, but we can actually find it often enough to get the job done instead of playing just 2, which is the exact amount we would need. If we ever prized one, we couldn't use the other one, so on and so forth. So 4/4 Zoroark, 2 Monkey Dory in here, of course, very important in the Dragapult matchup. The Badoo for the early game is great. A couple Zekrom, Fez, and the Meowth. And then I do have the Tatsugiri in here. Eric didn't play the Tatsugiri, but I had a tremendous amount of games and openings where my only saving grace was Buddy Poffin or the Pokepad. So I ended up getting the Tatsugiri in the deck. And so far, the Tatsugiri has been great. Love the Tatsugiri in here to help us find our Lilies and Cyranotes in the early game. And if it sticks around in play, maybe find Boss's Orders and the Black Belt's training as well. And with that, I did have to add an Air Balloon for some mobility for the Tatsugiri, because we need a way to move it around aggressively. Of course, we can always just like get extra energy and play through the ends PP up and then hard retreat the Tatsugiri. That's also an option. But yeah, 4 Boss's Orders, 4 Lily, 2 Cyrano, 1 Black Belt's training. Eric did play 2 Black Belt's training, but I want to give the Gravity Mountain a try, specifically to help increase our win percentage against Beedrill. I don't know if this is worth it. The Gravity Mountain's kind of cool because like it synergizes to be able to KO big Pokemon if they take like the Punk Helmet damage from hitting into a Zoroark. Then we can put the Gravity Mountain in play and then hit them with the Raging Thunder for an effective 320 damage, which KOs Dragapult, it KOs Beedrill. Also with the Gravity Mountain, if a Mega Greninja attacked into a Punk Helmeted Zoroark and we played Black Belt's training, where's my mouth right here? Black Belt's training, Punk Helmet, plus the Raging Thunder. That's 330 plus -30 from Gravity Mountain. We can one-hit KO a Mega Greninja. It's a lot, but we can do it. 4 Buddy Poffin, 3 Pokepad, 3 Ultra Ball in here for the Pokemon Search. 1 Night Stretcher only for the recovery, but that's because of the Transformation Tomes. That kind of, most Dragapult lists, or most Zoroark lists, excuse me, recently have played 2 Night Stretcher, but the Transformation Tomes kind of are like a pseudo second Night Stretcher, plus a way to move around our Pokemon off our bench. So it kind of does multiple different things for us. Unfair Stamp is the ace-spec, of course. The Punk Helmet are the choice of tool card in this build. No Petron EX, so Mochi wouldn't work. We could try and get the Petron EX in here, but that'd be a lot to try and fit. And then Air Balloon, 2 Night Castle for mobility. The Gravity Mountain, like I mentioned, is kind of just testing it out over this like second black belt's training. I'm not convinced on it yet or anything, but I like the idea of it, so it's in here for now. And then finally, Team Rocket's Watchtower card. Eric said that he would have played, or a change he would have made to the deck post-tournament. Get the Team Rocket's Watchtower in there so you have a little bit better of a disruption combo with your Unfair Stamp, which is a specifically strong combo up against stuff like Alakazam or any of like the slot box decks. They love to take advantage of their Kangaskhan's and their Meowths and things like that. So Team Rocket's Watchtower is great to try and shut them down in the mid-late game. And then finally, 8 basic Dark Energy. This feels like the perfect number for Zoroark. You'd maybe want to go up to 9 just to hit them more consistently, because getting Turn 1 attachment off is a really, really big deal. But 8 does feel pretty solid as well. And that's it. That's Zoroark with the transformation tomes. Overall, I would say from my games playing with them, I'm definitely unimpressed. They're cool. The potential of the combos are cool. I didn't use them a whole ton. I'm definitely more interested in trying out a Scoop Up Cyclone version in the future. But with that in mind, let's jump into some action. And keep in mind, there's a ton of crazy things you can fit into the deck now that you have the transformation tome. So this list is very basic, very vanilla. This is as far as I got with it. But you can get really crazy with the transformation tomes. So yeah, keep that in mind. Try and get a little crazy with it. I almost did like a really, really cool turn a Zorua into a Pheasantipity Cruel Arrow play. Didn't quite pull it off, but it would have set up for a really, really sick comeback up against a Team Rockets deck. So you always got to be thinking, keep on your toes when you're coming up with the game plans around the transformation tome. With that said, let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Fairy, so I have no clue what that is. There's so many things that could be. First against everything except Paul IMO. Okay. Dude, what is this? What are they playing? I don't know. Am I gonna get Watchtowered? It would have to be Pult Blaziken specifically that plays Watchtower to Watchtower me here. But I'm probably catting anyways. Slow King? Could be the King. They open Clefairy, so they can't turn one Clefairy my Zorua. Alright, I'm just gonna attach here and pass. Not even gonna Punk Helmet. Ooh. I'm not even gonna Punk Helmet. Slop for sure. I mean, it looks pretty sloppy to me so far. Good call. It's definitely slop. I mean, this is a good Cat for Cyrano line, right? Angle. Wait, is there anything in here to play around Retreat Lock? I mean, what are they going to Retreat Lock that I would care about? Can you tome the active, or can you only tome the bench? Because I could trap my cat until I can tome it into, I don't know, something chiller. You think Dracloak or Didun is better in Greninja? You can tome wherever? Okay. Dracloak or Didun is better in Greninja. I think Zoroark's best. Between those two, I don't know. It's got to be Cyrano, right? Like, I was thinking about going for Lily, but it's got to be Cyrano here. Getting 3 Zoroarks online just seems criminal to not do. Scratch? Ooh, Scratch does get the setup here. Yeah, I could Scratch. Okay, sure. I guess we see what we draw into, right? Alright, second Monkey Dory's in deck, so I think I can trade the Monkey Dory. Actually, is Scratch that good when I don't think they're going to be attacking me with this thing? You can evolve the active and use Scratch? Oh, sure. I guess I could have, yeah. No, I can just punch him, though. Like, this is not the teal... This is the... What's his name build, right? This is Blitzel, right? Shreddy? You're not Shreddy. Trade away the energy? No, because I'm not guaranteed an energy there. If I trade away the energy, then I have to end PP up, and if I have to end PP up, then I don't attack. No helmet? I don't know. The helm just kind of seems low value there. Or the transformation tome. To put it simply, Turo used to be good in this deck. We don't have Turo anymore, so we have no bench manipulation. Bench manipulation in Zoroark is very powerful. Like, if we had Turo in the format, we'd play Turo, but we don't. So this is like replacing bench manipulation. The only other card we can play to manipulate the bench would be Scoop of Cyclone, but... Wait, what the fuck? Fuck you! This is not part of the plan. Oh, I guess I should have punk helmeted it. What the fuck is this? Dude, I was like, this is definitely... I thought this was for sure... Fuck you, buddy! Fuck you! I thought this was for sure... Not this. I thought this was for sure the Emma Hagen, what Emma Hagen played. The Blitzel Clefairy deck. I was convinced. I was so convinced. I was like, it definitely is. Oh boy. Are they just gonna run to the clutcher this turn? Yeah. I can still 1-2-3 them. I'd prefer to just... Let's just start trading here. I can trade away one of these now. Pressure M's pretty terrible. I want to keep one Ultra Ball to find Fez as well. Doing the active is fine as long as they don't pump this next turn. Can I get literally anything here? Come on, let me a boss's order. Give me something. Okay, thank you. I just take the 3, right? It puts them off. I go Punk Helmet, Boss, Castle. Get out of the way now. What do you mean, Blitzel? All Out Blitzel made a build of the deck that I thought it was. I joke. Could trade Zoroark to activate Tome. I'm not concerned with that right now. It's not a big deal. So it's not something to worry about. Yeah, not something for me to be concerned about right now. I don't want to trade the Zoroark here. I want the flexibility. As of right now, I want the flexibility of benching the Zoroark. If I had 2 tomes in hand, I probably would have traded Zoroark and replaced the Meowth with the Zoroark, but I don't have that. I didn't have that flexibility there. Yeah, so I confidently evolved the active Zoroark, but I definitely should not have done that. Oh, wow, Sob. Now we will find the Zoroark. Or I could, like, turn this into a Monkey Dory, actually. The effect stays, right? I don't have to trade it yet. I don't have the other tome yet, so I'm not going to commit to any kind of play until I have to. We just get it here anyway. Oh, well, hold on. See, I don't want to commit to it yet because we just don't need to commit to it yet. But maybe that's the wrong mindset. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they can't do that for forever. I don't need 2 Black Plus training. I'm just gonna get rid of the training right now. We'll see what we get. Okay. Tomeless. This tail will be tucked. Could have peepeed up over here. If they play this, does that mean they play Petch? Why the fuck is there a Yveltal in here? They must play Petch, right? Oh, they have Monkey Door. Yeah, they definitely do. What the fuck? Very interesting. You tome into Badoo to KO it? Oh, I could, yeah. That would be a good one for sure. Slow playing this poor guy? I am not slow playing. I am thinking. Shut. Gotta keep the lilies in case I need to make sure I don't deck out. Dude, holy fuck. Can I get the fucking... Tome me, brother. Tome me. I just threaten to tuck tail at this point. Oh, I'm gonna tuck that tail. You better figure it out next turn. Tail's getting tucked. But it has to be basics, right? Tomes have to be on basics. Yeah, okay. What is prize now? I have no clue. It could be priced. I don't even KO this next turn. You know what? Just go. Just go. I don't want to look. I'm just going to let you KO my... You can KO my Zekrom. Go for it. You can have the KO on my Zekrom. I don't care. I'll just play and deck you out. They don't have a win condition. My opponent is literally win conditionless. I don't want to over... The only way I can lose is if I overextend, so I'm just going to let them KO my Zekrom at this point. I'm going to let them have it. Sure, KO the Zekrom. Sure. We'll see how that goes. There's no Petch in this build now. You could lose to Zoroark. Oh, god damn it, you're right. Alright, I'm gonna play my Lily here. I'm not getting caught losing to Zoroark. Not happening. I'm not losing to Zoroark here. Not gonna happen. Wait, I did prize 2 tomes. No, that's not how Lily works. Don't mind me. You had win for sure? All right, tell me how then. Tell me how. Check with Poffin, man? No, I'm chilling. You check with Poffin. You can check with Poffin if you want. I'm chilling. I will then? Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. This situation is why the Patch Mochi build is better, IMO? No, this is not the reason why. This is 100% of a fine situation. We're chilling. Like, this situation is not why that build is better. A situation where we win inevitably is not a situation why we should be playing other cards. If we inevitably win, we don't need to play the other cards. And we are currently in a situation where we inevitably win the game. We're just waiting to win the game. I attach to the third Zoro. I'm chilling. Poffin check, please. Check with the Poffin! Oh my gosh, they have another boss. All right, that is obnoxious. What reason to have attached? I thought they were at a boss. I literally thought they were at a boss there. So I was like, I'm chilling. Okay, if I get Zoroark here, how scared am I? I'm a little scared by Zoroark. I'm gonna play Lily again. I don't want to get Zoroark here. We'll be fine. We'll just draw back into the energy this turn. It's not a big deal. 2 tomes prized? Surely not. There might be 2 tomes prized. 2 tomes might be prized here.
Okay.
Well, now I'm guaranteed a tome out of my prize card, so I can't lose the game. 2 tomes? 1 tome. 1 tome. No, I got special red card in. Okay, there was 1 tome prized. We just never drew the other one. I don't know what my opponent's plan is here, though, still. I did see that they're remastering Ocarina of Time. I did, yeah. I still don't know what play they're doing here. Oh, they're pumping? I don't know why they brought up the cat to do it, but I guess they're just like that. Look at this sick play I'm about to do. Ready? This is how the tomes take over the game. Boom, top deck, but then... No, let me do the play! You rat, bro. You rat! Didn't even let me do the fucking play. What's on Ghost Veil? Ghost Veil's chill. King? Why is everyone just playing slow king, man? Why is my hand all Buddy Poffins? I mean, Itchy Pollen isn't even that good here. Like, I'm just gonna get punched by Clefairy and then lose. I guess I have to have some faith, right? So I gotta go like this. You just gotta believe. Itchy. I guess they probably don't even want a Clefairy here, though, right? They probably just want to retreat to... Oh. Ooh, I can boss that. Ooh, fuck. All right. Well, they can't Wondrous Patch anyways. So it's always just 0 now. I don't even have 4 Zoroarks in here to work with. What the heck? What am I doing? I'm trolling. Black Belt Training is useless in this matchup, right? Kang, but their Kang's never gonna hit into me, so it doesn't matter. Like their Kangaskhan's never punching. The Kang is they usually shove Kang, but here, yeah. Oh, because I itchy the Kang and then the Black Belt takes effect. Okay, sure, yeah. Well, no, but then it's still not gonna stay in the active. Like Black Belt still should never take effect, right? You have to leave Kang in the active after it's already taken damage, I guess. I literally can't one-hit KO it. Oh, actually, I could one-hit KO it. Isn't Reshi better here? No, because I want to KO the Clefairy. Oh no, Reshiram does KO the Clefairy now because I Itchy Pollen them. Oh shoot, yeah, I guess it was better. True. Reshiram was better here. Very true. No way. You're not setting up the... Oh, you're sacrificing it. Okay. Would have been funny though. I mean, I want a Lily here if I whiff energy. I mean, now that I hit energy, I mean, I could Night Stretcher for that, but I don't even think that's... I've got plenty of Ends Castles. Maybe I do nice stretch to the Reshiram. I was gonna boss the Latias to take away their mobility. Can't I just aggressively chase their 2-prize Pokemon, right? Like, isn't that like the plan of this matchup? Or is there like another line I'm unaware of? Yeah, is there another line that I'm like unaware of? I assume it's just KO 2-prizer, KO 2-prizer, KO 2-prizer. Ignore Slow Kings completely. Or I guess like I can, like it's hard for them to like cure them 3 times, right? Because that's their line, is to cure them 3 times, right? Or like kill all my zeros before I get to play the game. Yeah, so now I just go knockout, game over. Very chill, very cool. Metagross one-shots? Yeah, I guess if they get the... Huh. Can they still win here? Probably not, no. Oh my gosh, this is miserable. It's not good. They lost already? Yeah, it's not looking good for my op here. Alright, this matchup is definitely closer now that they have Metagross, though, right? For sure. Prior to Metagross, this matchup was terrible. But actually, with Metagross, maybe it's not that bad anymore. Yeah, Metagross definitely changes things up for sure. Is it actually still favored for Zoroark without with Metagross now? Maybe it's not. This actually might be an unfavored matchup now. Well, you can play for the late game combo though, right? You can go unfair Watchtower, boss KO Fez. So we can still have the combo play to win the game. Yeah, it's probably still favored just because the unfair stamp like the combo play is probably still really good against them. But if we ever get the, it's not even true. If you had Darmanitan in your favor still. Well, I think without Darmanitan we're favored before they had Metagross. Now that they have Metagross, I think we are unfavored though for sure. Well, currently I plan to just 2-2-2 them. Yeah, that is my current plan. But I do have no energy and no NPP up in my hand currently. If they actually one-hit KO me this turn, it could be troublesome. It's still like fine. You can just like stamp retreat lock the Kang and KO next turn. Well, about that. You're getting Metagross? No, I'm not. Chill out. You need to calm down. Getting reckless out here with those comments. You need to watch yourself. I don't know. Monkey Dory seems kind of silly. I mean, this seems kind of bad as well. One comment I can put in play. I mean, they don't play hand disruption anyways, though, right? I found their win condition. I found their win condition. I found their win condition. We're about to lose. We're about to lose. We're about to get timed out. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. I'll see the energy's like the worst card in the hand. In my head, I keep playing around with them like actually hand disrupting me, but obviously they're not going to. Tome, get the Badoo out of play for, all right. Tome D's? Oh my gosh, it's insane. How do we lose? Orc's broken, what the heck? It's Tome Tuesday, folks. Tome Tuesday. Yeah, the Hermione build, I don't know. I don't dislike the Hermione build, but I don't know, it's iffy. You're just trying to do so much in that build. I don't like how much you're trying to get done in that build. You're trying to do so many. There's so many more things you're doing. It's not bad though. It's not a bad build. The Hermione build is good. I just hate the Darm line.
Yeah.
Why Tome? It's a bench manipulation card, bench mobility card, whatever you want to call it. Allows us to have, like, if Turo was currently, the way I've been explaining is if Turo, last format we played Turo and Zoroark. If Turo was currently legal, we'd play it in Zoroark. Turo is not legal. However, we have Transformation Tome and we have Scoop Cyclone. We can play those in the deck. Bench manipulation in Zoroark is like super good. Or I don't know if you call it bench manipulation, whatever you would call it. Scoop is really nice. Scoop Up is really nice. I do really like the idea of Scoop Up Cyclone. Would you play Scoop Up? That's what I'm gonna try next. And I gotta let my opponent cook first. Bench Transformation. Yeah, bench whatever you want to call it. It's really, really good in Zoroark. Being able to change what's on our bench is really good in Zoroark. If we can do it, we should do it. I'm just gonna KO 3 Latias to win this game. Like, but prior to Transformation Tome, the argument was Scoop Up Cyclone's not worth it over the other A specs. But now times have changed.